Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. No ball called. Batsman all set to cash in on this free hit. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Good bowling. It beats him all ends up. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. That ball deserved a boundary. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Hammered away for four. Good placement. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. He looks in good batting form. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. I know he's a fierce competitor. and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. Gorgeous shot, found the middle of the bat there. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Oh, well bowled, a ripper. Very good running between the wickets. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. He's not going to miss out on those. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. The bowler is looking furious. Is a short ball coming? Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Pace bowler into the attack. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Well, that's a massive six, made a cracking sound of the bat. Now that's a good 50, it will be appreciated by the crowd. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Gorgeous shot, found the middle of the bat there. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. Good shot for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Squeeze a single there, good running. Leg byes given by the umpire, no connection between bat and ball. Oh, that's nasty. Right into the body. Good shot for a single. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. It looks in good batting form. Turned away for a single. Squeeze a single there, good running. Umpire signals leg byes. It doesn't matter how the runs come as long as they are coming. Spinner brought into the attack. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. The batters need to start taking a few risks now. Scoring rate at the moment is a crawl. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Plenty happening out there. Fielding captain needs to calm his bowlers down before the umpire interferes. Lovely timing. Ball hitting the sweet spot. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Good shot for a single. Came around quickly to cover the throw. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. There he goes. Fantastic 100. There's been an innings of exquisite timing and brilliant placement. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Oh, that's a beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good bowling, it beats them all, ends up. was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot for a single. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Bowlers need to bowl tighter lines to him. They have to make sure it's not a daddy 100. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. Batsman losing his concentration there. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Beautiful placement, he knows exactly where the fielders are. He looks in good batting form. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman. Good effort by the fielder. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Poor running between the wickets. Really poor. Good shot for a single. Well, he has to bowl that one again. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. Last ball coming up. Oh, that's good. Not